fuck the shit out of coffee. Give me a cup of
Yo. No, that's crazy. So look, you know, I was going across my YouTube, saw this video. It's like, why is this a thing or something like that by Kaedee? Why is this normal? So, and you know, let's just start it. Let's just let him talk his talk.
So before this video begins, I want to mention one thing. I'm not trying to discourage most of the things I mentioned in this video because I'd be a hypocrite on 2 accounts. One, because I do a lot of the stuff I'm mentioning, but also because I believe in...
Okay. The list: coffee, alcohol, weed, or drugs, maybe. Caffeine. What else was there? Clothes. Me personally, clothes is tough. Cause it's like, yo, like if you really think about it. Now this is not to say go overboard and spend all your money on clothes, but like you throw on a tough fit together, come on, you be looking nice. I don't be drinking, smoking, so I can't speak on that, but I've seen the effects it has on some people. And it's like, yo, like, I'm good off that. But like clothes is my weak point. Caffeine. I don't drink coffee, but energy drinks, yeah, no, that got me in a chokehold. Especially Celsius. Used to be Red Bull, now Celsius. That got me in a chokehold, I won't lie. Hold up.
Moderation. And if you do or use the things I'm about to discuss, as long as these things don't control your life, it's not necessarily a bad thing. But the reason I'm making this video is because no one bats an eye to these things. These things are treated as normal, almost healthy parts of people's lives, when they're not. And yet we never really consider or grasp how abnormal these things are. So I'm here to expose a few of them. So without further ado, let's get right. So first up, and probably the one that pains me the most, coffee usage in some people is scary. Real quick, let me just profuse my love for coffee real quick. Oh my God, the amount of work I'd get done with caffeine in my system. I'd marry coffee.
That's crazy. With the 110 degree, the little sting you get, no. But okay, in all honesty, I don't drink coffee. I don't drink it. So it's like, I can't speak on that. But energy drinks? I don't know. Like, I be drinking one like every day, I won't lie. But, you know, it is what it is.
Oh, and don't be surprised if you see me walking funny 20 minutes later. However, the way some people act when they haven't had coffee all day, Jesus Christ! And yet we never really call these people addicts. We never think their reliance on caffeine is bad or unhealthy, even though they literally exhibit every withdrawal symptom of a heroin addict. Like someone like me, for example, despite me abusing coffee when I need to work, I'm someone who could have 2-3 cups of coffee today and not even think about it the next day. Like, it's not something I depend on day-to-day to function. I can do fine without it. And then you look at someone like Becky, the white girl, who looks like she's about to rip her skin off if she doesn't get Starbucks in the next 20 minutes.
Start twitching, start scratching, fiending, start being like, I need the coffee, I need the coffee. Start twitching and all that. Like, yo, that'd be crazy. I haven't seen that yet. But like, I know people that be like, oh, I need my coffee on some regular kind of thing. Why is it regular? Who knows? It do be tasting good though. I won't lie. It do be tasting good. But yo, some people be getting like aggressive, or like their whole mood is just crazy in a way.
Like, what the fuck? You're a covert meth addict. You're a socially acceptable crackhead.
Don't talk to me right now. I can't think till I've had my morning coffee.
This is a normal dialect. Yo. Find God. Here, let's play a fun little game. Let's replace one word in that last sentence, and you tell me how much worse it sounds, despite it basically being the same concept.
Meth, crack, cocaine.
Don't talk to me right now. I can't think till I've had my morning
meth. Does it still sound normal? Are you laughing this off and saying, oh, Becky, we can't take you anywhere? No! You're probably gonna find her therapy. Becky has an issue, and yet no one is concerned.
You can go on Tinder. Have you heard of this? There's Tinder.
40. Wait. 47. What is 47? AK? AK 47? Okay. Alcoholic, unemployed, activist, bisexual, mom to 3 kids, 5 dogs, vegan, mentally unstable, divorced, widow, dead inside, chicken nuggets addict. Quite a list. 47, AK-47. I can't speak on that. I am not a thug. Alcoholic. I can't speak on that. I'm not an alcoholic. I am employed. Activist. I mean, I don't. I just be having my thoughts and everything like that. Bisexual. I'm straight. Mom to 3 kids. Why am I comparing myself to this? What am I doing? Yo. Okay, but just looking at the lineup. Crazy lineup. I still don't know what 47 means. Mentally unstable. Divorced and widowed. That it happens. It happens. Mom to 3 kids. It happens. Dead inside is crazy. Dead inside is crazy. I won't lie. But that's how people be nowadays, you know? Chicken nugget addict. I mean, yo, calling yourself a chicken nugget addict is crazy. But like, I know people that just be heavy on the chicken nuggets. Heavy. Like that's like their go-to food. But you know, it's cool. It's cool.
Pop and there's pussy.
So remember in the intro when I said that I do most of the stuff I'm mentioning in this video?
Right.
This
Coffee
isn't one of them. Dating apps. I've wanted to rant about dating apps for a long time.
All right, before you even guess it, dating apps, I don't use it. Now, there was a time where I signed up, and it was like for the fun of it, right? Because my homie's like, yo, sign up for the fun of it. Yo, when I tell you, it's like, the amount of like, I don't know if it's my area, but like, yo, I just couldn't. It was weird. It felt weird to me. It felt so weird to me, honestly. Like, I didn't even take it serious, if I'm being honest, but like, I know a couple of homies that'll be like, oh yeah, I bagged this girl off Tinder or whatever. And it's like, I mean, I got nothing against it, but it's like, me personally, I'm good. But Tinder addict is crazy. Because if that's what he's gonna go into, Tinder addict, if he goes into the idea of like only using Tinder to meet women, that is crazy. In a way, because it's like, yo, you walk outside your house most of the time, in most places, you'll run into a woman or man, you know, not being specific, but let me let him talk.
Because they serve no good purpose to anyone. And despite being
Okay.
so pointless, they're so commonly used amongst people with daddy issues. Let's start with the obvious, the point that's been covered many a time by people more chronically online than me. Dating apps have basically turned a fundamental part of life into a game. And not only a game, but a game some people have an incredibly low chance of winning, so it doesn't even do its job of solving the issue at hand.
Dude, are you on Tinder here? Yeah, it's disgusting.
And again, this has been covered many of times by people way more Asperger than me.
Wait. A game? I never thought about it like that. Low key? Yeah, makes sense. All for the numbers and all that. Yeah, no, I can see that.
So just go look up men's matching on Tinder, you'll see my point. And yet people would rather download this useless ass app, swipe desperately for a sniff of cooter, rather than try and approach people in real life. Kaedee, you don't understand. No one likes to be approached nowadays. It's weird, I'll get the cops called on me. Shut your bitch ass. Like that sent.
For real. Oh, bad pause. But for real, like, yo, that is... I genuinely wonder, do they even try? Have they tried? And then at the same time, you gotta be aware that they might just be socially awkward or something. They don't know how to start a conversation, keep a conversation going and all that. And so I can see their side of it, but like, you really gotta put yourself out, like, because if not, then what do you expect?
It's right there is a huge problem. Why is it now seen by a lot of people as weird to do a normal human interaction? Why have we regressed so much as a community that people brainwash themselves into thinking if they buy unlimited swipes, if they pay to have their profile showcased and advertised to everyone, if they pay to be able to message people without matching, for
For how much? Wait.
$500.
500 is crazy. Yo, you know what you could do with 500? Yo, 500 is crazy. Just to message people. Bro, might as well just do that on Instagram, if we're being honest. Like, 500? for swiping is, bro, there's so much problems with that, because if you think about it, you swipe so much, bro, that is not increasing your chances of getting a match. maybe by like 2%, maybe. But like, it's not gonna drastically change your life or anything. And then at the same time, you're gonna be spending so much time on the app where it's like you're just waiting. Like, you're gonna keep swiping, waiting for that match. And then, bro, with that time, you could have done something more productive. You could have even talked to people, if anything. If that was your main goal, you could have just gone out and talked to people. And it's like, okay, you send the shots there and let it cook or whatever, let it wait, see. And then in that meantime, just talk, do your thing. But like, I feel like it's the over-reliance on that. It's definitely the over-reliance on dating apps. But, still, 500 is crazy. 500 is wicked work, I won't lie.
By the way, then they'll finally find a lasting connection. Or even more pathetic, a dirty 5-minute hookup. Like, if you gotta do all that just to get a match, is it really worth using the app, dog? And you choosing to subject yourself to following the herd and excusing the behavior with, it's weird to approach people, is the reason why it'll become increasingly more weird to do just that. So here's my final take. If you're someone who needs to pay for Tinder Gold or Tinder's new bullshit $500 subscription just to be able to secure a match or two, you're probably better off deleting the app because you're wasting your time and money. If you gotta do all that just to get a match, not even your 10th choice would choose you over a majority of the people she sees. And if you're getting matches without paying for the extras, going on dates, even sleeping with people, you most likely don't even need the app in the first place to find someone. So boycott these apps so we can go back to normal. Partying and nightlife.
Huh?
Why? Why do we grow up consuming media, glorifying the club and going out whenever possible? As if it's like the number one most fun thing you could be doing. Like, if that's how you get down, if it's fun to you, Godspeed, enjoy your life. I'm not even hating. However, if you think clubbing is the peak of fun having...
Oh, clubbing. I've never been clubbing. I can't speak on that. It seems cool once in a while, out with friends or just things like that. But like, I don't know. I can't really speak on it because that's not my thing. That's not my area of expertise. But let's see what he talks about.
As an adult, maybe reconsider that. I've been out a few times in my life, and me personally, I can't understand how people do this every week and look forward to it all the time. And thankfully, I don't feel very alone on this. Like, I think the people around me at least, are starting to wake up to the fact that it's all just kind of overrated. Like, you'll see in movies, people turning up, having a good time, dancing, smiling, socializing, all that shit, right? And you think, I can't wait to experience this when I'm older. It looks fire. But then when you do it in real life, you realize that it's both A, not as social of an environment as you thought, and B,
no, that's what I was thinking too, because it's like showing everyone's just having a good time or whatever. I mean, you can have a good time with your friends and all that, but then it's like the idea that everyone's just talking to each other. It's like a lot of people nowadays, this is generalizing, I won't lie. There's some people, how would I word this? There's a good amount, I mean, some people just don't want to interact with others. They kind of hide off in the corner or something like that. I feel like that's the easiest way to say it.
Probably the 20th most fun thing you could be doing that night. Heavy on the second point, by the way. It's loud as fuck in there. I'm 3 shots deep. My head hurts. Anyone I talk to, I have to scream right into their ear. My homie threw it back on me for the 3rd time tonight. I just want to be home right now. Why am I here in this dirty shithole where I have to drunkenly scream at someone to have a conversation? And speaking of alcohol. Now, don't get me wrong, I love drinking. The Weeknd once said, when I'm fucked up, I'm the real me, and I agree. And also, it's probably the main way I meet people on a night out, because not only does it quell the dark thoughts, it just feels so communal and common. Like, it's just such a nice time.
Until it's not.
But that right there is also the issue. Why is this bottled liver failure everywhere? Why is this so common? It's killing us. Like, if there were a substance that did the same things to your body alcohol did, minus the drunk aspect, it would be labeled poison. It wouldn't be sold anywhere. Like, sure, this stuff is fun as hell, but it might be the only legal psychotropic substance that only has negative effects on your body. And yet people would...
No, he's cooking. Because it's like... Because we've already seen how it affects the mind and body and things like that. And imagine doing it excessively. Some people do it every day, every weekend. I mean, of course you can do it for fun, for outings. But yo, it's like marketed, not even it's everywhere. You go to clubs, you go to eat in some restaurant, you go to a party. Bro, it's everywhere. And it's like you really gotta you really gotta separate yourself in a way. Or at least wait, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, drink it in moderation if you need to. But like, what is moderation? I'm gonna just start yapping if I continue.
Justify drinking every day. Oh, it's fucking Monday Night Football. Have a beer. Oh, it's fucking the guests are here, bud. Have a beer. Come on. Oh, it's Wednesday, my dude. Have a beer. Like you're dying, and it tastes horrible. Dudes be like, oh, bro, pass me a beer. Put some hair on your chest. Grab a beer.
Bro.
No. Dude, why are you drinking that girly drink? That sweet fruity nectar. What are you, gay? Shut your ass up. What y'all are seeing right now is a
Yo, no, speaking about it, I didn't even think about the flavor. Cause like I turned 21 like July of 2023. Bro, when I tell you from what I've heard, cause I haven't drank beer, but I've had like it was like a flavored drink kind of thing. Like, yo, I can only imagine what beer tastes like. Because I've smelt it and all that. But, yo, it's so repulsive in a way. Because, like, the flavored drinks, if I was to drink, that'd be my go-to. I won't lie. Because, you know what? I'm going to just take that to the chin. Any insults you hurl my way, I'm going to take that to the chin. Because I am not drinking no beer. Like, you're tripping. I'm good off that.
The feminist era, ladies. I love the Barbie movie, by the way. I'm also 6'5", but listen to Strictly Mitski and Lefe. If there were ever an instance where I dare...
Is it Lefe? I thought it was Lafe. Or... Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Me too, personally. I'm not 6'5", but, like... I'm 5'6". I be listening to, you know, Claro, Faye Webster... Mitski, you know, being genuine, I actually do. Biabadoobie, being genuine, I actually do listen to them, I won't lie. Like, that's not even cap. I do be listening to them. But then, I be listening to, like, Kyle Rich, Brent Baez. I be listening to anything and everything. So it's like, yeah.
Utter the words toxic masculinity, it would be right here. Like, fuck off, am I only gonna drink Corona all night to impress you men? Like, don't hate me because I'm beautiful and the girls are asking to try my drink. Drink your lighter fluid and lick each other's nipples. Pussy.
Lighter fluid is crazy.
The Hub. The forbidden site. The part of the internet that's uttered around middle school like Voldemort. The Hub has been in a lot of our lives since the day of our first voting. Don't lie to me right now. Don't be ashamed. You've been on that site.
That might be some people's best friend. Yo, the right hand might be their best friend. That's crazy.
One point in your life. And at first we see nothing wrong with it because when we're first introduced to it, it's meant to be a healthy part of your sexual development. You know, as if every kid should have a prawn phase. Like it's totally normal to consume this content. It's not. And I'm not even going to go into the reasons you may be thinking. It's not because of all the ways in which it affects your brain and your view on sex. It's not because of the possible risk of corn-induced erectile dysfunction. It's not the fact that you waste hours each week watching this stuff. But because when you really boil it down, choking the chicken, especially the prawn, is really creepy. Like you're sitting in an unknown location, pleasuring yourself to the sight of a woman you want to pipe, get piped down by another guy. Like, ew! If you...
Yo, he's cooking. Really sit... Look. Okay. Straight face. Really take a step back and think about what it is. You're watching some girl you have lust towards, getting her back blown out by another guy. Like, thinking about that. Like, is that not weird? Like, no. Well, everyone says it's like normal or whatever. Yo, putting the concept into like just saying it how it is. Crazy.
Did this to your neighbors, you know, watch them get it on through their window, you'd likely get arrested. So where's the difference? Actually, it's online, so it's not creepy. Shut your creep ass up. Speaking of watching someone else win, watching sports is really the same concept when you extrapolate a little. Like when you watch porn, you watch someone do something you want to do, which is pipe the girl. When you watch sports, you're also watching someone do something you want to do, win and get famous, and it's treated as this man.
Crazy reach, by the way. That's a crazy reach. That is an absurd reach. Ain't no way. I can see the correlation. I can see what he was cooking, but that is a crazy stretch. Like comparing sports to choking the chicken to stroking the snake. That is a crazy comparison. I understand where he's coming from. Like watching something you want to do. But two very different applications, if you want to say. Cause, bro, nah.
This guy thing that you're a bit odd for not following. Kind of gay when you ask me. And also the whole concept is
Yo, you really just watching men sweat all over each other, and like, I know. Let me just stop. That's crazy.
it's just kind of whack. For starters, there's the obvious. Every week you're sitting down for 2 hours, cheering for a result you have no control over with absolutely no gain to your day. And you know, I guess it's okay to watch sports if you only gain enjoyment from watching, because if you're enjoying your time, then it isn't a waste of time. But most sports fans aren't that sane. And when you're the type of fan to get in a bad mood over people you don't know, lose a game you have no control over, competing for a trophy you yourself will never get to touch, then it becomes mental cuckery and you need to stop. To the grown-ass men who sit in stands crying as their team gets eliminated from
his word choice is interesting. His choice of words is interesting. You see, because I have never heard that in my life. And throughout this whole video, he's been doing verbal gymnastics about, you know, different topics and things like that. Like he really got away with his words. Crazy.
Tournament. Get a grip. You never stepped foot on that pitch. You're not the one competing right now. Why does this affect you so badly? Like, if I cycle back to the prawn comparison, this is the equivalent to seeing the guy bust quickly and you start apologizing to your hand. And what's worse is when fans get violent over sports, like to the point where lives are lost over this arbitrary consumerist event that will have little to no significance in your life. What did you gain? And one more thing. Okay. People who support trash-ass teams, just go get a hobby. Like, I understand passion and what it means to these fans to root for the underdog and see them triumph, but more often than not, you end up watching your trash-ass team get mollywopped every week, so there's no way you're enjoying your time. Like, let me put this into...
Speaking of that, I can't remember his name, but it was a guy supporting Chelsea. I heard he had, like, a surgery. You know, prayers out to him. But, yo, every so often, I'd see a video of his pop up screaming in agony because Chelsea ain't winning. They are going through it. He was going through it. Same with Man U. I know they're going through it. Bro, oh nah.
Perspective. If you spend 70 years of your life watching your trash-ass team that hasn't had a chance of winning anything since 1930 for 2 hours every week for 10 months out of the year, you will waste roughly 6,160 hours throughout your lifetime on stuff that doesn't matter, doesn't improve your life in the slightest, and holds no significance the next day. That's roughly 257 days of your life. You sunk 2/3 of a year of your limited lifespan getting mad over results you cannot impact.
This is what
you are a zombie. And there are a lot more things I could talk about, maybe in a part 2 if this one does well. But again, like what you like, I'm not putting people down for indulging in things that make them happy and enjoy life further. Dating apps and porn or cancer. Just know one thing. Just because these things are normalized and treated like regular, shouldn't make them centerpieces of your life.